Good morning. So yesterday in the Saturday video, I shared with you this book called I Am, which is about 40 different names that God goes by. So I thought for today's Sunday story, we could read one of those together. So today's story is called Sad Then Happy, and the name that God goes by in this one is God of All Comfort. And the name that goes with that in the Bible is pronounced El Nekuma. So that means God of All Comfort. And we're going to find out why he is so comforting today in our story, Sad Then Happy. Ruth from the land of Moab stood on a dusty road near her mother-in-law Naomi, an Israelite. Their husbands had died, and Naomi was going back to her home in Bethlehem. "I want to go with you," Ruth said. "Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Naomi saw that Ruth was determined to go with her, so the two of them walked to Bethlehem together. But when they arrived, Naomi told people, "Don't call me Naomi anymore. Call me Mara. I was happy when I left, but now I am coming back sad." Because the women were poor and had no husbands or sons to provide for them, Ruth went out to the barley field to pick up grain that fell to the ground as the barley was harvested. She worked in the field that belonged to a man named Boaz. Boaz noticed Ruth working hard. "Who is that young woman?" he asked his servant. "Her name is Ruth," the servant said. "She is from Moab. She came to Bethlehem with Naomi." Boaz went to Ruth and said, "I've heard how kind you have been to Naomi and how you have helped her. You may always work in my field, and no one will bother you. You will have plenty of grain for Naomi and yourself." When Ruth went back to Naomi's house that day, she told Naomi about meeting Boaz. "God has remembered me," Naomi said. "Boaz is a relative. God is taking good care of us." After the barley harvest came the wheat harvest. Ruth worked in Boaz's field every day. At the end of the wheat harvest, Naomi said, "It's time for you to marry again, Ruth." Naomi had an idea about who Ruth's new husband would be, and Naomi was right. Soon Boaz and Ruth were married. Then they had a baby boy and named him Obed. Naomi laughed with joy. She loved baby Obed and took care of him. The women of Bethlehem told Naomi, "God is so good. He has given you a new life and a wonderful daughter-in-law to look after you, and now he has given you a grandson." When Obed grew up, he had a son named Jesse, and when Jesse grew up, he became the father of Israel's great King David. I really love this story because we don't get to hear about women very much in the Bible, and this is a really great story about two wonderful women that God blessed. So sometimes we have things to comfort us. Like when I was little, I had a teddy bear named Teddy Joe, and I took him with me everywhere, and he was really comforting to me. But in this story, we see that sometimes God also sends us people to comfort us. Like if I'm feeling really sad or I had a hard day, I'll go and tell my friends and talk to them, and they make me feel a lot better. So in this story, God sent the two women that were having a hard time, Boaz, who helped bless them and create a family for them and help them feel that God was taking care of them. So sometimes you need something to comfort you, but sometimes you need someone to comfort you. And God is always one of those people that will send someone your way to make sure that you are feeling comfortable and safe and loved. So that's our Sunday story for today, and I'll see you next week. Bye.